Today we're going to talk about the ones who made your skin crawl, your jaw drop, and your heart race, the villains of Teen Wolf. Not all of them had claws. Not all of them were monsters in the traditional sense. But each one left a scar on Beacon Hills, and on us as fans. From twisted humans hiding behind polite smiles to supernatural beasts that haunted our nightmares, Teen Wolf served us villains who were smart, savage, and sometimes even sympathetic. But out of all the chaos and bloodshed, which one truly reigned supreme? Stick around, because this list doesn't just rank the villains. It takes you into the heart of their madness. And trust me, some of them, you'll wish you never met again. Welcome to TV series. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more deep, spooky, and sometimes hilarious breakdowns of your favorite shows. Now take a deep breath, check your back, and don't wander off alone, because we're about to face off with the top 10 villains of Teen Wolf, ranked. At number 10, we begin with someone who didn't need claws to be terrifying. 10. Kate Argent, the seductress with a matchstick. She smiled sweetly, whispered lies into Derek Hale's ear, then burned his entire family alive. Kate was seductive, smart, and psychotic. She played the long game, worming her way into Derek's trust, only to unleash hell on the Hales. But what made her even more chilling? Her lack of remorse. Kate wasn't fighting monsters, she was becoming one. And when she returned as a were-jaguar later, she made every second of her second chance count in blood. 9. The Kanima, controlled by Matt Daler. Now this one, creepy on 2 levels. The Kanima itself was nightmare fuel, reptilian, venomous, and crawling through windows like a horror movie villain. But the real villain, Matt Daler, the nerdy photographer who used the Kanima to paralyze and kill anyone tied to his trauma. He was twisted by revenge, and with Jackson as his unwilling weapon, he became one of the most disturbing human threats in the entire series. Who knew the quiet kid in the corner could command a monster? 8. Gerard Argent, the puppet master with no soul. Gerard wasn't just a hunter. He was a general, a war strategist, a monster wearing a human mask. He manipulated the supernatural world like it was chess, pushing his own family into destruction. He poisoned himself just to take an alpha's power. Who does that? Gerard wanted domination. And when he couldn't get it, he burned everything down. You almost had to admire his commitment, until you remembered how many people he murdered for it. 7. The Dread Doctors, nightmare scientists from hell. Ever wondered what would happen if Frankenstein's monster met your worst hallucination? That's the Dread Doctors. Tall, masked, silent, they were scientists from another era, performing twisted experiments on innocent teenagers. They didn't kill for revenge or power. They experimented like kids pulling wings off butterflies. And the worst part? They couldn't be reasoned with. They didn't talk. They just appeared, experimented, vanished. Like a bad dream you couldn't wake up from. 6. Jennifer Blake, the Dirac. She came in as a teacher, soft-spoken, kind, the type to quote poetry and wear soft cardigans. But under the surface, Jennifer was a Dirac, a dark druid who sacrificed humans in blood rituals. And the twist? She seduced Derek Hale, made him fall for her, then tried to destroy him. Jennifer wasn't just powerful. She was manipulative, vengeful, and dramatic in all the wrong ways. She gave Crazy X a whole new meaning. 5. The Alpha Pack, especially Deucalion. Now imagine this, a pack made entirely of alphas. Not betas. Not omegas. Alphas. Led by Deucalion, the blind demon wolf with charisma and cruelty wrapped in one slick voice. The Alpha Pack came in like wolves with a mission: dominate or die. Deucalion believed pain created strength. And he delivered pain like it was a gift. Still, his monologues? Legendary. And you almost hated how much sense he made while he was completely unhinged. 4. Theo Rayken, the teen sociopath. Theo. The charming face. The sweet talker. The guy who'd stab you with a smile. He wasn't the strongest villain, but he was one of the smartest. He played Scott's pack like a game of poker, lying, manipulating, turning friends against each other. He literally stole a chimera heart to stay alive. And when it came time to pay the price, he didn't flinch. Theo was like that toxic friend you know you shouldn't trust, but you still do. And then he ruins your life and disappears with your lunch money. 3. The Oni and the Nogitsune. Now this was psychological horror at its finest. The Oni were terrifying spirits with glowing eyes and samurai masks, sent to hunt chaos. But the real villain here? The Nogitsune. A fox spirit of chaos and trickery that possessed Styles Stilinski. Yes, Styles, the comic relief, the heart of the show. Watching him twist into Void Styles, cold, calculating, murderous, was soul-crushing. It was still Styles, but it wasn't. That's what made it unforgettable. The Nogitsune didn't just kill. He broke people, with riddles, illusions, and cruelty so elegant, it left you breathless. 2. Peter Hale, the Mad Wolf King. Some say he was misunderstood. Others call him the OG villain. But Peter Hale was many things: unhinged, bitter, brilliant. He killed his own niece to become an alpha. He manipulated Derek. He lied, schemed, survived. He was like that character in every fantasy story who says, "I'm doing this for the greater good," but it's really just so he can get a better seat at the table. Peter was dangerous because he was always one step ahead, even when everyone thought he was dead. And honestly, we kind of loved hating him, even when he made us scream. 1. Void Styles, the Master of Chaos. And here it is, the #1 villain, the darkest force to ever haunt Beacon Hills. Void Styles. Because it wasn't just about evil. It was about familiarity twisted. Void Styles was our Styles, witty, loyal, lovable, possessed by something ancient, cruel, and cunning. He didn't fight with claws. He fought with words, mind games, manipulations so perfect they shattered friendships and made heroes doubt themselves. He smiled while breaking necks. He played chess while everyone else was still trying to read the rules. Void Styles didn't want power. He wanted to burn the world and watch you cry about it. So let me ask you, which of these villains scared you the most? Which one made you laugh even while they were causing chaos? And which one do you secretly wish had one? Okay, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Who's your #1 Teen Wolf villain? And did we get the ranking right? Like, share, and subscribe for more hauntingly good breakdowns like this one. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell. See you in the next video.